Good morning, kids. Today we are going to study environmental awareness. Our today's science topic is chapter number 3, Water Around Us. Before starting with the lesson, let us discuss aims of the chapter. To know about the sources of water. To acquire knowledge about water cycle. To know about water pollution and ways to conserve water resources. Now, let us refer dictionary for some new words. Our first word is seep. The flow slowly and in small quantities through something. Second word is accumulate. More and more of something collected over a time period. Next word is conserve. To keep safe from harm, decay or loss. Our next word is reservoir. A natural or artificial lake to store water is called reservoir. Now, my dear kids, let us begin with the chapter. As you all know, water is essential for life. All living things need water to live and grow. They cannot survive without water. You all are aware our body is 70% made of water. It is required for almost every day-to-day activity, including brushing, bathing, washing clothes, and cooking food, etc. In fact, our planet Earth, our mother planet Earth, is also called Blue Planet. A large part of our body is made up of water. Earth is called the Blue Planet because 3/4 of its surface is covered with water. There are different sources of water like lakes, wells, rivers, ocean, hand pumps, etc. The body of water which is found on this Earth's surface is known as surface water, like ocean, streams, lakes, ponds, rivers, and other bodies of water. We also get underground water through hand pumps and wells. So, my dear kids, there are two types of water: surface water and underground water. Surface water is found on the surface of Earth, whereas underground water is found under the earth. Very important source of water is rain. Rain is a source of fresh water, which is essential for survival of humans, plants, and animals. It also seeps into the soil and accumulates below as underground water. Do you know, my dear kids, it is the purest form of water on earth. There is one more source of water, that is ponds and lakes. River water collects on earth in small body of water called ponds. A lake is bigger than pond. Water from pond and lakes are used for different purposes like washing clothes, washing utensils, etc. Next source of water is river. Rivers are used all over the world as source of irrigation. I hope you remember the meaning of irrigation. Irrigation means supplying water to the crops at different intervals of time. Rainwater appears on the earth's surface in form of springs. Rivers are also formed when snow in the glacier melt due to heat of the sun. For example, Gangotri Glacier is a source of river Ganga. Next is ocean and seas. Water in ocean and seas contains soluble salts. That means that water is salty, which give salty taste to the water. Due to soluble salt, it is unfit for drinking. And we do not consider them as a source of fresh water. Okay, now can you recognize this river? Yes, it is Nile River. And do you know where it is situated? Yes, it is situated in Africa. Do you know, my dear kids? It is the longest river in the world. Now we are going to learn about water cycle. I know you have already learned about it in class 3. Let's quickly revise it. I hope you remember, dear kids, water exists in 3 forms. That is liquid, gas in form of water vapor, and solid in form of ice. Okay, and water cycle is basically a source of refilling the water on the earth. It is the process by which water from water bodies evaporate into water vapors, condenses to form clouds, and precipitates back to the earth in form of rain. Okay, but there is one major problem, that is scarcity of water. Water scarcity means lacking of fresh water resources to meet the standard water demands. As I have told you, oceans have salty water. That's why they are unfit for drinking. And on Earth, only 3% of world water is available as fresh water. As a result, some 1.1 billion people worldwide lack access to water and a total of 2.7 billion find water scarce. So, what we should do? Exactly, we should conserve water. But how? There are some methods, some small steps that you can take to conserve water. For example, turn off tap while brushing. Repair leaking waters. Use bucket instead of shower while bathing. Let us move ahead in the chapter. Our next topic is water pollution. Contamination of water due to harmful substances is called water pollution. There are different causes of water pollution, like throwing the garbage in rivers and ocean, washing the clothes in river water, disposal of industrial waste in rivers, disposal of sewage and water in rivers. Actually, my dear kids, water pollution is another reason for which people face water scarcity. What are the other ways we can take to preserve water is rainwater harvesting. What is rainwater harvesting? I will tell you. Rainwater harvesting is a technique of saving rainwater. It helps in recharging groundwater. Also, it is environment friendly. That means it does not harm environment. Now let us see what steps we can take to conserve rainwater. First of all, as you know, rainwater falls onto the rooftops. Some water is collected in water tank for immediate use. Rest of the water flows into inlet pipes. Water from the pipe to pit and then goes underground. The underground water can be pumped out for use in future. There are some other ways of saving water. Let us see them one by one. Different ways of saving water are: keep check on leaks of tap, use of bucket instead of shower for bathing, use of glass for drinking water, close the tap when not in use. Close the tap while brushing teeth and washing hands. I hope, my dear kids, this chapter is clear to you. Thank you.